Salam is Brunson 3, guys. Alright, let's hit it.
إنهم ينفذون مشيئة الله في بغداد.
كف أيها الفتالة.
تخلصنا من الصف الأول كله.
هلو، موسم التجارة في انتظار. ذلك عرض الأخير.
أستطيع مقاومة غروب شمس جيد.
Some of those pale long hairs killed a couple. They are wild.
سيساعدني قائد
لن
أريد الذهاب لرؤية. يمكنني أن معك أيضا.
لا تغضبني. انتشرت الشائعات وحملات التنمر.
حذارا،
غامرتم بالطلوع فوق السطح. مثلا المناظر من أعلى. لابد أن أكون حين يدرك أن الجاحظ
لا تسرع.
The virgins? The hoard they found in his workshop?
سيتعامل الحارس معك. هل ستحرم
نحن بين يدي
يومها؟
I don't know.
Expansion of Islam through trade. Islam spreads much farther than the limits of the Caliphate's territory. In Southeast Asia, China, West Africa, and the Swahili coast, Muslim merchants played a decisive role in the expansion of Islam. The proliferation of faith followed traditional commercial routes through the Sahara, the Red Sea, and the Indian Ocean. In Guangzhou and on the Malabar coast, Muslims built mosques for their own religious needs that remain today as some of the oldest in existence, like this one in Kilwa, Tanzania. But it is the nature of Islam that fostered its spread to their trading partners. Born in the commercial society of Mecca and preached by a prophet reported to have been a merchant, the religion provides a set of ethical and practical prescripts useful for business activities. This code helped to sanction and control commercial relationships, offered a unifying ideology among the members of the different ethnic groups, thus providing security and trust, two of the chief requirements for long-distance trade. From Ghana to Malaysia, local leaders permitted Islam in the hope that it would be beneficial for trade. Some were also motivated to establish closer diplomatic ties with the powerful Islamic states or to provide religious justification for their rule. In any case, by the 15th century, Islam has spread largely through peaceful means to locales in Africa and Southeast Asia.
متأكدة من سيرهم. لم يزجوا به في سجنه.
A difficult succession. At the death of a Khalifa, another one succeeded him immediately, but sometimes deciding who that other would be was a complicated and dangerous task. The opposite empire possessed clear rules about succession. Any male member of the ruling family could in theory become Khalifa, as long as he commanded the support of enough key elements of the government. After the passing of a ruler, a power struggle could therefore ensue between the various candidates and the participants in the army or the administration. The harem were the Khalifa's family and children. The harem where the Khalifa's family and children lived, and where he usually spent his last days, was another important factor in these scrambles. The reigning caliph usually tried to nominate his successor. He could choose any of his male relatives, but often favored one of his sons, if he had any. He did attempt to ensure that his chosen candidate would receive the support he needed by shoring up his position in the army, and by having key members of the government and the opposite family take religious oaths to respect his decision. He would sometimes include the name of his chosen heir on coins struck by him. When a Khalifa had been a respected and powerful figure, these measures would usually suffice. But if not, or if his chosen successor was a divisive figure, a child of one of many brothers, nothing prevented the soldiers and administrations from trying to push for another candidate. As the reign of al-Mudakkil, Khalifa's succession became more heavily contested than it had been in the early days of the dynasty, and often led to coup attempts and sometimes civil war. According to issue during the reign of al-Muhaddadi, shows that succession did not always go according to plan. In addition to al-Muhaddadi's name, this coin includes traces of names of the previous Khalifa, al-Mu'tas, and the name of his son and then apparent heir, Abd Allah, who never became Khalifa. Huh, interesting. Greek-sparing gifts. The Abbasids' power made them major players in diplomatic and geostrategic game from the Atlantic to the Pacific Ocean, from Qing China to Carolingian France. High-ranking officials came to Baghdad bearing lavish gifts with high hopes of forming an alliance. History records the name of numerous ambassadors sent to the Abbasid court for one reason or another. One was Yang Ling Yeo, a Chinese eunuch who came to Baghdad negotiating an alliance in 785. Another was Georgius I of Makuria, a Sudanese prince sent to negotiate a tribute owed by his father's kingdom to the Caliphate. A third was John Radinos, a Byzantine admiral who came to negotiate peace and paid ransom for captured soldiers in 917. Each brought gifts of silk, ivory, or precious manuscripts to offer to the Caliph himself or to the high officials who controlled access to him. The Abbasids also sent emissaries of their own between 797 and 809. No less than 3 diplomatic envoys brought tokens of friendship from Harun al-Rashid to Charlemagne. Displaying Abbasid imperial power and technological progress, they were said to have offered to their new ally an elaborate water clock made of brass on which 12 small horsemen would move around at the end of each hour, as well as an elephant named Abu Abbas.
This is the outpost Ali was taken to. Show me the path ahead. Come away, my friend. It is too dangerous.
ثم سأجلس.
توخى الحذر أيها السيد، ذلك ليس آمنا.
Lend me your eyes. Forgive me, Enkidu. Put you in harm's way.
كيف حالك؟
إنه حصل على تلك المادة.
الذي أعرتني إياه الشتاء الماضي الذي يتناول البطاريات.
Go, Enkidu.
We're both deep ambush.
What? Hey! Hey! Now you pay! There you are! Got you!
Cast your gaze, Enkidu.
Didn't the riots reach this portal last year? Might be why we're here.
Maybe they need a bastion this side of the city. Impose order.
Hold on! You're dead!
he could joke. What? Oh.
I was in Thailand for 5 years. They really don't like us, Richard. This is like a pleasure garden.
Some of those pale, long hairs. Killed a couple. They are wild, but skilled. Formidable warriors. But so am I.
Your fate is sealed.
About it.
I saw that before. Are you and the scribe ever going to play nicely together?
Not likely. The man thinks he can let loose his tongue just because of his rank. If he gets in my way again, I will kill him myself.
And who will record the prisoners then? You? You cannot fasten your own braces, let alone write.
If it means we rid ourselves of his blithering, I will happily learn. It happens so often, I wouldn't mind, but...
What? What? I'll flay you when I find you. Hey!
What's happening?
Show yourself. I know yourself.
Nothing. Right.
That one looks like a scribe.
Lead, Ron.
I will hold on to that for you.
I thought I could assassinate him, but I had to get that. I made a mistake.
This looks like a scribe's quarters. A list of prisons, all paired with different marks. I am not here.
The Khalifa's mother was at the eunuchs again?
إنها ستعلمني الحين.
I need your help, my friend.
Citizen, lead!
في أي وقت.
Roshan and Fulad will want to hear of these developments.
If I were in Ali's position, I would do the same. An army is only as powerful as its weakest soldier.
Assalamu alaikum, Basim.
Wa alaykum assalam, Ahmed. How was your journey?
I am Abu Jafar.
Right. My apologies. Is there a problem?
Not yet. But we've discovered Ali was brokering a deal with Noor to supply the rebels with resources in exchange for his help.
The Order is a thorn in his side, yes, but Ali has his sights set on the Khilafah. He will want us to honor this deal.
What news do you bring?
Our target is Al Ghul. He uses prisoners and laborers to dig around Baghdad. Ali and some of his men were captured and marked. With Beshi's help, I freed them. But Ali had been taken elsewhere for questioning. One of the rebels showed me his mark. If this list of captives is correct, Ali was sent to the Damascus Gate prison.
Where are these rebels now?
A watermill, on the northern outskirts.
I will meet with them. See what more I can learn about this deal. Find Ali.
The Damascus Gate prison is the most well-guarded prison in Baghdad. This will prove to be no small challenge, I can tell you. I will scout ahead. Meet me near the prison's front gate.
A moment of your time before you go, Basim. I have some useful thoughts to share.
You have my ears.
First, I have fashioned a board with information brought to us by our spies around the city. Consult it at your leisure. Second, these lands are ripe with materials to improve your weapons. See the blacksmith Jawar nearby. He could help you. And lastly, I am your man for any tool enhancement. Bring me materials, and you will see what mastery I can provide.
Resourceful as always. My thanks, Abu Ja'far. Fulad has gone ahead to scout a way into the Damascus Gate prison. I should find him, but before I do, it may serve me well to seek out this blacksmith. Any improvements he could offer would prove useful.
وقتنا. هل تصدق
أيها
ذلك ليس
الأبله اللعين،
حكيما؟
كف عن ذلك.
Good to see you.
Be welcome, sir.
What have you got today?
Please have a look around. I can give it a second life. I can give it a good lick for you. I can improve the blade. Yes, all right. I have a gift with edges. I can give it a second life. I can improve the blade. Nothing else?
I must be on my way.
Farewell then.
What do you see, Enkidu? There is my target.
سمع إلى أحد حراس الأمير الشخصيين أمس. عكس النسبة غير معقول. لقد راجعت الأمر 100 مرة.
This is the place.
Go away.
What do you see?
Are you deaf, idiot?
Killer here!
Ah, awful timing.
You rebels need to learn your place!
Hold on! I'll silence you!
What see you, my friend? There is my target.
أن أواصل المضي هذه
القذيف الذي عند النهر سيشتري أصدافا.
لم لا
This is the place.
Hey, what's all this then? At least the flies aren't too bad today. You know how much longer we have left? I do.
Murder! Murder!
This is bad.
Hey! You rebels need to learn your place! Are you deaf, idiot? Tell me what I wish to know, and no more need die this day!
I must work more on my defense. Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu. There is my target.
أكثر مما يجب.
شوارع هذه الأيام
يجب
أن نتذكر
بنفسه على دائرته.
This is the place.
Hold there! What got into you? Yes, Sahib. No, Sahib. What?
You rebels need to learn your place.
What was that?
Do you defy me?
Wait just a...
Tell me what I wish to know, and no more need die this day. Fawn's over, shit-sack.
Say, I've seen that face before.
I must work more on my defense.
باب الشام لاحقا. وسأفعله غدا الذهاب.
Let us get a wider view.
على شرح طريقة عملنا.
أم مزعجون فحسب.
إن كنت تحتاج علي أن ألقنك درسا.
This is the place.
He just killed! Help!
Time to vanish.
You rebels need to learn your place. What? Hold on. Tell me what I wish to know, and no more need die this day.
Over here!
Do you defy me?
Somebody should do something! لم أرتكب شيئاً أستحق عليه. Thank you, my friend.
Oh!
I, for one, am outraged.
Sorry guys, took a bit, but I got it.
Should we not report this to the shurta? من الأفضل.
It's the damn strap. Itching like wildfire.
The guard will be ever vigilant.
لم يتسنى لي قط.
Why do this, Fred?
Hello.
Well met.
Can you make this better?
Be my guest.
Remarkable.
Farewell.
Alright, sorry for this one, guys. I'm saying 3 out. Peace be with you. Get on.